Blind Tiger Gaming. Welcome, guys. Today we're going to be talking about a Shaman rank 21. I think I'm going to start a little series and show you what it takes to climb that mountain, how to get those high rankings. And I figured before I get too far, I better start recording. So, let's get in there.
Anduin!
Alright, here we go.
The light shall bring victory.
Choir Boy versus Shaman. Although I disrespect the priest, I don't value the class at all, and I think people who play the priest are emotional cowards. It's still a tough class. And any class with the rejuvenation feature is difficult for a shaman. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna fight for this one. And I'm seeing Brandon, he's level 20, so he thinks he knows what he's doing. And he thinks the shaman is an easy kill for him. I think he underestimated us. Alright, what we're gonna do is just throw a random totem out. There we go, our favorite totem in the entire game that Shaman produced. Good old Wrath of Air. +1 spell damage. And I'm saying that because I use a mixture of totems, legendary creatures, and AoE, and like this, Earth Shock. And that Wrath of Air totem, all that does is increase my damage, my elemental side. Alright, moving forward, we're both being rather defensive. I'm assuming right now he's just waiting for me to put more characters out. He's gonna hit with an AoE. The only course of action I could see being
what to do.
any use to us. Drop that. I need to get one more round out of these totems. One more round, we'll throw that on our heavy totems and increase their health. When I say the heavy totems, I'm talking about Vitality and Flame Tongue. And to increase the health, obviously, we'll be giving ourselves +2 health. 0 mana crystals. I was expecting an AoE, and that was just weird. That was extremely weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Alright, but the health one's not going to get out there. I don't believe you can clear the board next turn. And at this point in the game, if Berserker comes out or Bloodlust comes out next turn, I'll pop it. Even with no Wind Fury or no massive damage, I'll pop it. Alright, we are going to Hex that guy. So not only are we taking him out, but the next creature that was summoned, we got in front of that. See, if I was being aggressive, I'd throw that at him right now. There's no reason to get aggressive yet. And now, it does a little more damage. With just 3 mana crystals, I can throw out up to 9 damage. So, that's why I'd say don't underestimate the elemental powers.
Get behind me.
Alright, I've made the decision I don't want to lose my hex. Moving on. I realized that the elemental or the Wrath of Air totem might have been the obvious choice there, but it was the obviously wrong choice. Even though I gave up the totem with more health, with the increased buff, I keep my spell damage. And at this point in the game, I don't need a taunt. He needs a taunt, and badly. Right now, his back's against the wall.
To Northrend!
He's taking out the ogre. Yeah, that was obvious. Well, he's desperate. And there's what the Vitality Totem does, or the Mana Tide, sorry. At the end of every turn, I'm going to draw a card. An invaluable totem. Especially if you're going the route of building a totem deck, I want you to get one of these cards. When you use it, it's going to make a big difference in what it does for you.
To Northrend!
That's an interesting play. That's kind of funny. Well, I see the way through. Oh. That was a very aggressive round. Did not intend that.
Quickly!
Not bad, but not enough. I'm keeping the health on them up. Might as well. Oh, he's silencing the attack totem. That was only a matter of time. Huh, this was an aggressive round. It did exactly what I wanted it to. Next turn. Like I said, we were supposedly the weaker class, but as you can see, due to my fluid playstyle, we can stay easily ahead of our opponent. And now, I'm going to hex that creature because I just don't want it taking out my random minions. Drop him with ease. Summon it. And we keep it going. The priest will blow out all his cards every turn, and that's only going to take him so far. See, he was forced into playing that. That was not used strategically, it was a forced play. Well, the only rational way I can see this going, I'm gonna let him summon that other creature he's got. And then we're gonna go to work. So basically I'm just hiding behind those two meaningless taunts. AoE is coming. Like, this could be it. This could completely change how I have to play the next hand.
I am the blade of the
But
goddess.
it didn't. Still a good round for me. Formidable. Now, this will define how the rest of the game goes. Not quite as we intended. I gotta take him out. I had no option there. Alright. Again, we're safe behind taunts.
A fight! Count me!
I like that card, I'm just not a fan of using it. Hatred.
Anticipation commencing.
See what we come up with here. Let's hoping for Wind Fury. Alright, this guy's gonna become a problem.
Job done.
Alright, onward we go. And we basically reached the end of his deck.
Everyone! Get in here!
These Grim Patrons he's playing now are just a cry for help. This is not strategic. These cards were not fed to him. I don't know what's so complicated. His options are very limited. Alright. Let's put him out of his misery.
Legs wanting insect!
Commence pontification.
Legs wanting insect!
As you can see, I just played a legendary card. Alakar, the Wind Lord. Had that card for a while. It's not bad. You always get it well played when you play him.
I
Thank you. I don't really want to play him, just in case there's a mass AoE, which is inevitable. Puts you down to 11 cards.
Commence pontification.
Very high probability he's got something in there. But no matter what, it looks like a good game for me, obviously. But like I said, I know I'm going to win. When I say I'm going to win, I'm not talking shit, and that's why I think I have an excellent chance to get a very high ranking. And anyone watching these videos, obviously, I could use tips. If you think you got those tips, but I'm going to come back at you. If you come at me and think you know exactly what I'm doing wrong, but you have all the answers, please be ready to defend your position. Because one thing's for sure, I know what the fuck I'm doing. It's going to be a learning experience for us all. So, I say here's to getting a high rank. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned to Blind Tiger. Blind Tiger Gaming.